What we've learned this year about executive function is that it's something that we all inherently have, but it can be improved and honed just through a few very simple things that you can implement. How it's affected Walter is that he's much more confident. He's much more aware of the structure of things, and when he plays games, he's taking his turn. He's quite excited about that. He will look at his brother sometimes, and if his brother's getting a little upset over not getting something, and he'll just say to him, well, you get what you get and don't get upset. So I've seen a huge difference in that. Also, when he's trying to build something, if it doesn't go right, he doesn't have the meltdowns. What he does is he looks at me and he says, well, that didn't work, so I'm going to do it differently. That's been a real treat. Now that he's completed the year, I think he's come ahead a long ways.
Executive function has really helped Riley to come out of his shell a lot more. He's interacting with children on a better level. We're having an easier time with him at home, in his home life. And we attribute a lot of that to what he's learning here at the Westminster School and through this executive function program. He has his inhibitions and his learning styles have changed dramatically from the beginning of the year till now. He has really become a lot more focused on tasks that have set before him. And he doesn't seem to get as sidetracked or frustrated at certain things at certain times that we noticed he was doing before when we would play games or try to do some learning activities. He has really come a long way in being able to speak actually about what he wants or what he needs for to complete a task or to continue playing. He isn't being as snatchy or as aggressive in his play as he was before. He's learned to take turns. He's learned to do a lot of the things that we want to see our children doing when they're interacting with other children and adults.
In terms of emotional regulation this year, I have seen her able to, when she gets really upset or really angry or really frustrated, it's a much shorter duration, and she will often go into her room and sometimes slam the door, but then she's told me she does belly breathing in her room and comes out feeling much better and ready for a hug, and she knows, like, she just wants to be alone for that time, and we're able to recognize that, so she seems to be able to self-regulate a lot better.
Also used to lose his mind about the littlest things, and if when something changed that he wasn't expecting, he would lose it, and he doesn't do that as much anymore. And I also have better ways to deal with it now when he does do that, and I can kind of calm him down much easier now using different things and strategies that I've learned during the cafes.
I went to all of the parent cafes, and a lot of them were very helpful with a lot of stuff, and like I learned about a lot of stuff in the community that I didn't know they had, like a lot of resources about just about everything. And it was very helpful, and it's good to know because I let a lot of people that I know about all of this stuff that I learned about at the cafes, and they found it very helpful.
I've attended all the parent cafes except for one, and with that the learning has been phenomenal with the screen time. Picky eaters, we don't have that issue, but they do like to play their games. So that was a huge learning curve for us. The amount of learning that you can get within that short period of time would be fabulous for many.
I certainly hope this program continues, not only continues, but expands to be in every school throughout Alberta, throughout Canada. if we can start this at a young age like they are here, we're going to see huge, huge differences in our children and their learning abilities, their abilities to function out in society.